They called me a jinx, said I blocked the whole family's fortune. My husband got so mad he pushed me down the stairs, broke my leg. But the next day when they drew the numbers, the ticket with my wrong numbers hit the 10 million jackpot. My in-laws and husband were thrilled, went and claimed the prize, but didn't feel an ounce of guilt about me. They threw me, disabled, into the basement. Left me to rot. Every day they'd toss me a bowl of leftovers like I was some dog. I planned to divorce them once I healed. But then the apocalypse hit. Global temps dropped like crazy. In just a few days it went from 80-something degrees to 50s, to freezing, to -20. The whole world turned into an ice age. They stopped bringing me food. I froze and starved in that basement until I died. But maybe heaven took pity on me. I was reborn. This time around, I'm gonna sit by the heater eating BBQ, watching them freeze to death out in the ice and snow. This time I still had the clerk print the wrong numbers, but I secretly bought another ticket with the right ones. Gave my in-laws the correct one, the wrong ticket, the one that'll win big. That one's mine. Left the lottery shop and headed straight to the market. These, and all of those. Wrap them all up for me. What are you buying this crap for? Feeding dogs? Yep, my lovely in-laws. Less than 7 days till the global freeze. When that hits, everything's gonna be frozen solid. Prices through the roof. One cabbage will cost $2,000. Money won't even guarantee you can buy it. I'm cutting off their food supply early. Let's see how smug they are when the freeze comes. Got home. Father-in-law's in his study analyzing next week's lottery numbers. Husband's on the couch texting other women. Mother-in-law's busy with her gold jewelry. She thinks cash will lose value. Gold's the safest bet. But she has no clue that when the apocalypse hits, only food will matter. Father-in-law got your lottery tickets. Money-losing trash, that's all you're good for. Are you stupid? Why'd you buy all these rotten leaves? They'll go bad in 2 days. I quietly explained. The market had a sale today. These veggies were cheap. Half of them were free. What are you standing there for? Pick them up and go make dinner. Part of me wanted to poison their food and end them all, but I had to hold back. A quick death would be too easy for them. These monsters need to suffer slowly. Next day, just as I expected, my hidden ticket won 25 million. 20 million after tax. Father-in-law's ticket? Nothing. He was so pissed, smashing things around the house, picking fights with everyone. Cursed luck, absolutely cursed. I said I was going grocery shopping, but detoured to the downtown lottery center. To avoid being tracked, I disguised myself first. After the staff triple-checked everything, the full 20 million hit my account. The second it did, I didn't hesitate. Donated 2 million on the spot. Not out of kindness. It was insurance. Keeps the media off my back and avoids unnecessary trouble later. Split the rest into 2 parts. One for stockpiling massive amounts of supplies, the other for the construction project. I had to build a legit apocalypse bunker in the shortest time possible. That would be my final refuge and only lifeline. Picked a location in the suburbs, an insanely hidden underground space. Far from the city, barely any people around, hard to notice. 200 square meters of underground space. Enough to store tons of supplies and fully retrofit the place. At this point, only 5 days left till the global freeze. The government hasn't announced anything yet, but I've got inside info. A rogue planet's about to pass through the solar system, right between the sun and Earth. It'll act like a giant shield cutting off light and heat. Earth will plunge into extreme cold, temps dropping off a cliff. Only one outcome, global freeze. And this extreme condition will last at least 3 months. I contacted a security materials and construction company, told them I'm converting this underground space into a warehouse. Top-tier materials only. Waterproof and moisture-proof are baseline. Need thermal insulation and temperature control. Walls and doors gotta be fireproof, theft-proof, bulletproof, bomb-proof. Ventilation, sanitation, heating systems, all brand new, has to be rock-solid reliable. The company manager thought it was weird, said they'd need time to gather resources, but when I slapped 2 million cash in front of them, "Lady, if you got money, why didn't you say so earlier? This is nothing. Forget industrial greenhouse. You want a space pod, we'll build you a space pod. I'll get the materials tonight. If you guys can finish early and keep it confidential, I'll pay the 1 million balance plus an extra 100 grand for every day you finish ahead of schedule." The boss's eyes turned into dollar signs. "Everyone stop what you're doing. All of you, follow me to the site right now. Don't pack anything, let's go. Move it, move it! Money really is the ultimate superpower." Fueled by cold, hard cash, a job that should have taken 3 days got done in 2. Looking at this fortress of a bunker, I was honestly moved. Multiple AC units, fridges, heaters, ventilation systems, even a dozen silent generators. I was beyond satisfied. Paid the balance and bonuses without hesitation. After the construction crew left, I hit up a wholesale market. Told them I'm opening a grocery store in my complex, need to stock up big time. All the items on my list, max quantities. You got it? I'm on it. Xiaolu, count the inventory. Laozhang, contact the factories. 2 days later, they had everything ready and delivered it all to the underground space in the middle of the night. Nobody goes down there normally, so no worries. After the wholesalers left, I happily checked the inventory. Everything accounted for. Veggies were fresh. Still had moisture. Meat was all there in good quality. Fridges running perfectly. Did a count. Hundreds of pounds of rice, flour, cooking oil. Hundreds of pounds of veggies and meat. With fridges in the room, once the freeze hits, I won't have to worry about keeping things cold. For warmth, I got a dozen space-grade protective suits and down jackets that can handle negative 150 degrees. Water won't be an issue in an ice world, but I still stockpiled half a room of bottled water plus water purifiers. On top of that, I bought frozen foods and self-heating rice meals and hot pots. The colder it gets, the more you need hot food. The supplies I've got? Forget 3 months, I could last a year and a half. I was secretly building my bunker while dealing with my in-laws. Day 3, temps suddenly dropped from the 80s to the 50s. Summer turned to fall. People didn't think much of it at first. But day 4, daytime got dark and snow started falling. Temps near freezing. Weather Bureau couldn't figure out what was happening. Then prices skyrocketed. Every time I went shopping, I'd come back empty-handed or with just pickles and steamed buns. Whenever my in-laws questioned me, I'd put on this helpless act. Temps are crashing, prices are insane. A single cabbage is $100 now. That's several lottery tickets. If we buy veggies, we're throwing money away. Yeah, exactly. Cabbage you eat once and it's gone. But a lottery ticket could win big and change our lives. Father-in-law sent me another 100 yuan. Buy me more tickets tomorrow. I gladly accepted. Maybe this time we'll hit it big, everything's riding on this. Mother-in-law and husband were unhappy, but couldn't do anything about it. They had to dig into the food I'd stockpiled before, eating pickles and watery porridge. After all, father-in-law controlled all the household money. Sure enough, 2 days later, the fridge went from stuffed to half empty. Then that night, temps plummeted to -50. Rain poured down and froze solid. The entire city got iced over. Streets were filled with panic. People went crazy buying supplies. Food, clothes, basic necessities. Prices shot through the roof. 500. Used to be 50 cents. You buying or not? Don't buy now, it'll cost more in 2 days. But if you don't buy, you'll starve to death in this freezing winter. The community turned on heating early, but the fees were insane. Our savings weren't nearly enough. Used to cost a few thousand, now it's tens of thousands. No heat? Freeze to death. Mother-in-law had no choice but to sell all her jewelry to pay the heating bill. She was heartbroken. But there were still tons of other expenses with the temp drop. Mother-in-law and husband desperately begged father-in-law to stockpile food. Finally, he agreed. Since I was out buying lottery tickets for him, the shopping fell to mother-in-law. But father-in-law didn't trust her with money, so he decided to go with her himself. But when they got outside, the scene made them freeze. Carrots that nobody wanted before were now 1,000 yuan each, flying off the shelves. Father-in-law only brought 500 in cash, thinking he could buy plenty. Turns out it wasn't nearly enough. Just as they were about to head back upstairs for more money, I suddenly appeared from around the corner. Father-in-law, mother-in-law, where are you guys going?